Buongiorno, Kent. It's a me. It's a daddy-o again. So why am I here today? Well, things have progressed. Not all the way. We haven't gone all the way yet, but we've gone pretty fucking far in some places. So it's time for me to show you. Now, last time I put the actual content and the whole meat of it at the end of the video, but we're not going to do the whole YouTuber thing. We're just going to do this way. I'm going to show you this thing first, and then we'll do everything else, I guess. So, things in the village have progressed. They've progressed quite a bit. As you can see, things here are very, very, very different. The dick is the same, but we've built around the dick. And on top of that, yeah, all of this has changed also. So, in what is the first of the village overhaul, I had to go and terraform first. So I built this beautiful, glorious seawall and lifted up the dirt up about 3 blocks or something to be in line with the tallest building. And that goes all the way around. I had to collapse that over there. And last night I built this tasty structure. And she's a very tasty, very, very, very tasty. And we'll get into that in just a second. But, yeah, obsidian pathways. It's happening on Garbage Man's Realm. It's happening, it's happening. So in time, this is going to be completely leveled. That building is going to go. The pathway is going to go all the way that way. And in here, this glorious big boy structure, this one here is one of a few villager houses I'm building. So this is all beds as far as the eye can see, built in my usual style, which is like so, with the fences over the windows. I don't know why I like to do that shit, I just like to do it. I saw a modern house somewhere that had a roof kind of like that, and I was dreaming about it. I was dreaming about it at work and just decided I was going to do it. But up here, yeah, it's quite an image to behold. It really, really, really is. So eventually this will all have bedding in it. These boys and girls, or whatever, are doing quite well. And from over there, from that pathway, I'm going to be doing something. I believe I'm going to be doing that tonight. I have to beautify this area here. Got to build kind of like a pathway into the house. But yeah, there'll be another villager house here, maybe even one more at the end. We'll see where it goes. It might be a break in between. Like I'll do like cherry blossoms or something in the middle and then do another big house here. Still working out the design, but yeah, it is what it is. And we'll get to that eventually. That pathway goes all the way up there, and that's where the lighthouse will eventually be. And at the end of that path there, where their old housing was, that will be where I'm going to build the dock. And the image is, and I was going to do it in my private save, in the world generates wrecked ships. And if you go onto like the wikis, you can see how it is that they're built rather than just like deconstructing one. So I'll go and get the pattern and I'll build like one of those, and now that we've been somewhere else, I'll go and build one other ship of what exists. So I'll get to that very soon. So yeah, all of this was connected by land. Actually, thank God for Aqua Affinity, and thank God for Breathing Potions. Thank you so much, Mojang, for those things. Yeah, I went through and I did all of this and leveled that out. It was kind of sticking out like the keel of a ship, so I had to level all of that down. And then I built the wall and all the dirt which I pulled out of here and here I put into here, and then over in that direction there's, I think you can almost see it in the distance. Yeah, you can. So just over there where my reticle was, just there, that's where I started pulling dirt out of because I just didn't have enough. And then I built it all up. This house, this glorious fucking house, yeah, she's a beast. Never built one quite like that before. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very, very, very cool. Yeah, here I've already worked out a structure. This is going to be where the town center is. I think I have 1, 2, 3 bells at my disposal. I need one more, so I may raid another village. I won't ruin the surprise, but in here, in this area here, eventually will be um, the villager stores. I see Dirty's already removed that other house. Good boy. So the villager stores will be here. They're going to be big structures all of their own, but how I imagine it is inside of there is the cartographers and the librarians. They're going to have a house or a building all of their own, with enough space and enough levels that we can expand on it and we can have multiple stations. Like we've already got multiple stations, but it's all crammed and looks garbage. So we're going to do something about that. Then I imagine the Fletchers, the leather workers, and I think I'm going to need some butchers or a chef or something, because I think there's like a chef station. You need a smoker. So, or maybe that is the butcher. I can't remember. But whatever. We're going to need some of that crap. The farmers, I'm going to work something out for. I'm thinking of building something like a greenhouse, but yeah, we'll see where that goes. Up there is where Lighthouse is going to be, but we've already laid the groundwork for it. Up there is also nice and flat and covered in dirt. This eventually is all going to go. So everything you see here, and the next time that I come back, probably within a few weeks, all of this is not going to exist. And then I should have the beginnings of a dock, or at the very least, I'll do the terraform. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Now up there, I'm sure you can see something. Button himself has been very busy, Dirty's been busy, and in fact we've done content. So we'll cover the content first, and then we'll get into everyone's builds, because Garbage Man is not wrong. Everyone has been immeasurably, there we go, use your words. Everyone's been immeasurably motivated to build stuff. Yeah. So as you can see here, there's one of the surprises. So in a complete grudge match, we went up against the Wither 5 times in one night, and we came out with 4 stars. On one of the attempts, I was all over him, and he started to run away from me, and I think I yelled out, yeah, that's right, you run away. And I killed him. Everyone else was on the opposite side of the room. Down there is a fucking wreck. I'll take you down there in the end, but he died right near a lava flow we didn't know was happening, so lava started to seep out of the hole as he died. I was moving all my stuff around because there was shit everywhere, and I was going to grab the Nether Star, and lava engulfed the Nether Star. So, yes, I finally got my revenge, but yes, he had the final laugh, and we were down 1 star. So we came out with 4 Nether Stars that night, and Button's going to need 2 more. So, yeah, it's his punishment is not over. Speaking of which, I leveled out and terraformed up there and added a few more crosses. People have been asking who the extra 5 crosses are, and I won't divulge anything, but I will say that in terms of names, I have called them the 5 Transcendentals. They transcend the game truly. So now there's a better view, now that I've leveled it all out, and up there something will happen. I have to also terraform up there to allow for more. So even up there is not without its stuff. So yes, we killed Wither. We've actually done oh so much. So there it is. There's the proof. We have killed the Wither. We've been out to End City, so now we have all those gubbins. So yeah, that's all nice and good. We also fragged Dragon, and I decided to make one of these. I love Event Horizon as a movie, so now we have this forever. And I use 2 end rods, one on top of the other, with end stone as a slab to make like a pedestal to have that on. And if anyone doesn't know, if you touch that, and even if you don't damage it, this makes an explosion as large as a charged creeper, and it destroys fucking everything. So, I don't know, if someone comes into my house and they don't know, and they decide to fuck my house up, then what happens after they decide to do that is of its own reward. Didn't anyone teach you as children? Unless it belongs to you, don't touch it. As my mum used to say, keep your hands in your pockets. Sagely advice. Very sagely advice. with Button, while we're out at the end cities, per Garbage Man's and my streams, now we have a Buttonfly's wall of compliments. I should put the compliments in quotes. Back on season 2, little things that he said over time I actually put up on a giant wall, but because season 2 and the save is gone forever, I can never ever ever go back and get what all of those things are. But I remember 2 of them, and it's these 2. From Garbage Man's stream and mine, there's the 2 new ones. And because it's Buttonfly, this is only going to grow over time. And if I need to, I'll just move it into a different location. But pretty much, yeah, there's always room for growth. Now, with killing Wither and going to the end cities, we have shulker boxes now. Shulker boxes is exactly how I started doing all of that shit over there. If you don't know about shulker boxes, it's basically a chest, but rather than breaking and all your shit going everywhere, if you put things inside of a shulker box and you move the shulker box somewhere else, all your crap doesn't fall on the ground. So it's like a movable inventory. It's as big as one chest, so 27 spaces, I guess. So yeah, these have come in very handy. In killing with the Wither, the old hubris thing that was over there near my bed is here, and now we have redemption. So it's all come full circle. It's like poetry. It rhymes, as George Lucas said about Star Wars. Alright, so Crucifixion Hill, going great. Let's go to Dirty's area. So, Dirty has been behaving himself for the most part. And I haven't been down here, but I know he's expanded. So, inside my lake, sorry, I'll do that first. Inside of my lake, he's expanded his little lane where he had his block museum of every block in existence that you can harvest without the use of creative. Because survival world, survival rules. There's just some things you can't harvest. It is what it is. So down there, I don't know if he fixed it, but I want to kind of fix it for him. Oh no, he did. He put the blue glass in. Good boy. So initially he had this as regular glass, and you could see it. But as you can see from up here, maybe when the night vision wears off. Come on, just go. Come on, just go. Come on, come on. There it goes. It completely blends in. So when I split an ocean in season 2, the way that I did it was I did 2 walls of blue glass, basically the same way that I did my nether portal in my private save currently, and the blue glass blends in with the water. So when you're building all the way down to like the level of the ocean before you take all the water out, by filling it in with sand and then digging it out again, the water completely blends. So I'm really happy, really happy you put in the blue glass. Good job, boy, good job. So let's go into his house, because I know that is the result of him expanding his museum. And we'll go and see what that's up to. So, like Mr. Miyagi says, viewers, first time you, first time me. So let's go have a look at what darling little Dirty has done inside of his Dirty's cabin. You can enter, but no stealing. Very comfy cabin. It reads like a shitpost. Dirty, mate, you gotta do something about that fucking snow. Like, if you place something there, like one piece of shroom light or glowstone, this will, like, within a small radius, this will also always be free to come into your house, and it illuminates your front door, so nothing will spawn there. So this, there's his dogs. What do you call them? Cooper. Chloe. Yeah, right. Alright, so this is his little museum of delights. Now, you'll remember last time that there was less, but holy shit, that boy put in some fucking work. So yeah, this is all of it. Holy shit, dude. He's done so much. He's lagging in the wood department, but I wouldn't begrudge him. He's been trying to help out where he can, and yeah, very much appreciated. He's done some fine work. Ah, so this is where you did the beacon. Yeah, right. All right. So yeah, that's advancing out there. It's got a bit of the drip, like Chappelle's R. Kelly song, but yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well indeed. So next, doesn't the signs don't say nothing? Made by Dirty. Every block in Minecraft, all in survival. Length of tunnel 100 blocks. Yeah, good job. Trust me, I'm not stealing your shit. I'm just showing everyone your shit. How did he get egg? Did he steal that? Hey. How is there 2 eggs? I ask you. I kind of want. Alright. Anyway, Garbage Man went and did this. So as you'll recall, this was only partially dug out. He's now completely dug it out and put in the pillars. As he was doing this, he came up with this scheme, and that is that he went and encased the water elevator and the regular ladder all the way up inside of one of the pillars. Pretty inspired. At the top of this is Garbage Man's beacon. That's still the mine down to Bedrock and beyond, and up there you can see Garbage Man's beacon. So yeah, everything there is going quite well indeed. Inside of here, nothing really has changed, but over here we'll get to what the fuck a Buttonfly has done, and he really has gone all the way. So what is that, I ask you? Could that be Osama bin Laden? No, actually that's supposed to be Jack Black because of the Minecraft movie. I don't know how Buttonfly got it into his fucking head that that's what he was going to do, but yeah, he did it, and he did it all freehand. As far as I heard, he watched a guy playing in MS Paint or something, so yeah, that's supposed to be Jack Black Steve doing customary devil horns. He only did the arm today. I'm not too sure about the way that it looks, but I mean, if he's happy with it, you know, Muzzle Tov, whatever. But yeah, that is what it is. He's going to discover, because he wants to put a beacon in each finger, what he's going to discover is that to activate a beacon you need 3x3 of any precious metal. I think the base one that you can use is iron blocks. So iron bars into iron blocks in a 3x3 grid, with the beacon on top powers the beacon and makes it fire. So he actually needs to make the fingers bigger, which is kind of okay because it looks like it has ET fingers. As you can see, the house from down there and the village, yeah, it looks beautiful. That lake inside of there, where my reticle is, that was all the way down, and I filled it all the way up. So I'm going to do something around there, plant trees and stuff, and yeah, just basically beautify it. Eventually, Slurpy Burpy, his little house is going to be just there, which is why I've left it, and the bridge is going to go all the way. Up there, like I said, that's where the lighthouse is going to be. All of that is what I see how that goes across there. I actually leveled that all out. That over there similarly was built up, and I smashed all of that down. So pretty much the only remaining thing is that one lone tree, which was always there. But there was like 2 houses here, another house, and I think there was like 2 houses there, and yeah, all of that is fucking gone and built all the way up. So that's how it looks from here, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked with it, honestly. So what do you think could be inside of Jack Black's head? That is a fair question. I don't know, but if your answer was empty space, you may be right. I don't know. Eventually, Button said this is a garden, or this is what constitutes a garden. Okay. There is a way to beautify it further. I don't know if I'm willing to offer him my help, but after the village is eventually done and before I do the revamp of Crucifixion Hill, then maybe I'll give a hand. But yeah, there's plenty of work there still to be done. As you can see, Garbage Man has gotten up to 273 subs, so yeah, he's hitting those tip goals just fine. So I'll take you down to the strip mine and show you basically the fallout of how it was that and where it was that we killed Wither. Initially, we started off in a small room, and the Wither mechanics in Bedrock, which is what this is, compared to Java, is completely fucking different. So when you fight Wither, he wants to get above you and he wants to shoot down at you. I'm not sure if they've, because I haven't fought Wither on Java since like season 2, which is like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. Something like that. And basically the mechanics is the Wither wants to fly over your head, and he will, if you make a small tunnel 2 blocks tall, about 100 blocks long, and you spawn him in like a 6x6 6 tall room, he'll just fly at you, shooting at you, and then when he gets into like what do they call it, like goblin mode, where he just like runs at you, like he just spurgs out, he will basically just do it in a straight line. He'll just keep coming for you. But in Bedrock, it's completely fucking different. He'll just fly wherever the fuck he can in flight mode, but then in fight mode, when he gets to 50% and he can only be damaged by melee, he'll come at someone kind of, but every so often he'll just fly off in a fucking direction and smash everything. And it becomes a fucking mess, let me tell you. So we started off with, like I said, 100 blocks long, and then it just became a disaster zone. In Java, though, you make the 2 block tall tunnel. This is 3 because it was just strip mine anyway. But you make the 2 block tall tunnel. All you have to do is just walk back slowly. So you walk back slowly and just shoot him in the bottom of the tail with a bow. And then when he gets into like beast mode, all you have to do is just walk back slowly and just chop him with a sword. This shit was ridiculous. We ran on no enchanted apples, but we did have like healing potions. If you take a extended rejuvenation potion, anything he does to you is basically negated. We didn't have blast protection. Basically, my gear is still the fucking same. I have no blast protection. It was a cakewalk. The wiki suggests 4 pieces of blast protection, but quite honestly, we were all fine with just an extended rejuvenation potion, or regeneration potion, I think it's called. And yeah, he could do jack shit to us. And the only other thing we used was our general bows and smite 5 on sword, and that was it. No additional healing. So yeah, this started off as a 6x6 room. That's where we lost the Nether Star. But yeah, this he fucked this pretty solidly. So yeah, this is where we fragged Wither. So yeah, eventually we're gonna have to kill him 2 more times because Button wants 2 more stars. But yeah, it is what it is, really. So yeah, that's everything so far. So I'll be back in, I believe, a few weeks after the village is completed. So I've got, to recap, I have to do villager work, like domiciles, if you like, another housing unit, Slurpy Burpy's house, like just basic beautification with not terraforming exactly, but gardens and trees and this and that and the other. Finish up some pathways and then lighthouse, and then that's basically where I'm going to have a rest. And then I'll do, in another few weeks, or over the course of a few weeks, do the what's it called? The dock. And then a few more weeks after that, I'll do Crucifixion Hill Overhaul. So that's pretty much where it is. So at this point, I'll say that if you haven't subscribed to Garbage Man, you haven't loved him, you should. He's our best boy. There's also Buttonfly_NZ on Twitch. And I also stream sporadically on Twitch. But for all streams, yeah, generally, Garbage Man's the boy to go for. I suggest strongly, that you love him, and love him as I do. As for me, this is going to happen regardless, so like, subscribe. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll see everyone here. Or maybe I won't. Anyway, that's all. GG's for all. See you later. Bye bye.